Replacements. Adam Orgel. 12 years ago, the organizational staff analyst was fortunate enough to hire this bright young labor lawyer pretty soon after he got out of labor school, and really very enthusiastic. We watched him, we liked his work, we thought he was a good grievance rep, we thought he was an excellent worker in the area of disciplinaries. And finally we figured out about 6 years ago that we wanted to groom him for better yet. So we gave him more work to do. I got together with the senior people in the organizational staff analyst and we discussed it rather carefully. Next thing we know, Adam Orgel was being asked to learn all there was to know about our welfare fund. Adam Orgel was asked to become very involved with civil service, rules, regulations, hiring pools, and stuff like that. He was asked to learn all about how the office itself was organized. He was given the role of supervisor of other individuals within the office to see how well he handled that. He was involved with organizing and thus had to get to know the people at the Board of Collective Bargaining and how that whole game works. And possibly most important, he began to be sitting right alongside me when it came to negotiations. And he became very deep into negotiations, and he learned some of the most important things about negotiations, including this one, that you must keep your finger on the pulse of the membership, that you have to check with the membership how far they want you to go, what they're really looking for, and what they really care about. After that, the rest of the negotiations is also worth learning and worth knowing, but you first and foremost have to know where the members are coming from. Eventually I got to the point where I had sufficient self-confidence, confidence in him rather, that I would give him his own smaller contracts to start working on. At first I stayed close, and then I didn't stay so close at all. And most recently I've just been staying far away from the negotiations and checking frequently with the members about how happy they are, or might not be, with Adam. Only it turns out that they have been very happy with his negotiations and with his successes. In short, I and the senior members of the organizational staff analysts began to form a pretty strong conclusion that it was time for Adam to move up. The current Vice-Chairperson, Michael Daflos, who replaced Tom Anderson years gone by, told me that he thought it was time for Adam to move up to his position, and now Michael will move to the position of emeritus, where Adam Orgel is running on our slate for Vice-Chairperson of OSA. Take a look at him. I think you'll like him. I know I do. I hope you vote for him. I know I will. I think it's our hope for the future.